My fiance used friends hangout as excuse to see her affair partner. I threw her out, now she's begging with separation documents. Be me, 29-year-old Nathan. Married to Catherine for 8 years. Last Friday, she tells me about plans for a girls' night. Always thought some space was healthy in marriage. Watching some random sci-fi movie on the couch. Notice something weird about how Kate's getting ready. She's been in the bedroom for almost 3 hours. Trying different outfits, redoing her makeup multiple times. Only seen her put in this much effort twice before. Once for our wedding, once when meeting my parents first time. Something feels off in my gut. Can't shake this weird feeling. Like when you know something's wrong but can't explain it. Watch her call an Uber instead of taking her car. She says it's because she plans to drink. Sounds reasonable enough. But then I see her practically bouncing with excitement. Checking herself in the mirror one last time. Doesn't even say proper goodbye. Just throws out a casual, don't wait up. My instincts are screaming at me. This isn't just about margaritas with friends. Grab my car keys after a few minutes. Follow her Uber at safe distance. Drivers keeping to speed limit. Makes it easy to track. Realize we're heading nowhere near where her friends live. End up in some fancy neighborhood. All houses look like magazine covers. Perfect lawns and expensive cars everywhere. Uber stops at this massive house. All lit up like some fancy party. Watch Kate get out. My heart stops. She's not meeting any girlfriends. There's this tall guy waiting at the door, wearing what looks like designer clothes, smiling like he just won the lottery. Watch my wife run up to him, throws her arms around his neck, kisses him. Not some friendly hello kiss. The kind of kiss that makes my stomach turn. The kind that tells me everything I need to know. Feel like someone just punched me in the gut. Can't breathe. Try to convince myself it's not real. Maybe it's not Kate. Maybe I'm seeing things. But I know it's her. No, it's my wife. Breaking my heart right in front of me. Park my car a few houses down. Making sure I'm hidden, but can still see everything. Heart's pounding so hard I can barely think. Got this burning feeling in my chest. Need to know what's happening inside. Watch them go in. Guy closes the door behind them. Can't just sit here doing nothing? Every cell in my body screaming for answers. Get out of my car. Walk up to the driveway like a ghost. Trying to stay low and quiet. Make it to the front window. What I see makes my blood turn to ice. It's not just some quiet meetup. There's a whole party going on inside. Maybe 10 couples or so. All getting real friendly with each other. Drinking expensive champagne. Laughing like they don't have a care in the world. Spot Kate sitting on this guy's lap. Looking so comfortable. Like she's done this 1,000 times before. Her smile is brighter than I've seen in months. She looks completely relaxed. Totally at home in this situation. That's when it hits me. This isn't some one-time thing. Not just a random mistake. This is her other life. A whole secret world she's built. And I'm just the obstacle in her way. Hands shaking so bad, I almost drop my phone. Start recording everything. Every laugh. Every touch. Every moment she spends with this stranger. Need evidence. Need her to see herself. See how she's been lying to my face. Then it gets even worse. Front door opens. Another couple arrives. Feel my heart stop when I recognize them. It's Victoria, Kate's best friend. She's with her husband, Thomas. They walk in like they own the place. Greeting everyone like old friends. My mind's spinning. This isn't just Kate's betrayal. It's everyone I trusted. These people I thought were our friends. They've all been lying to me. Playing me for a fool. Feel something snap inside. Like the last thread of hope just broke. Turn away before I do something stupid. Before I lose control completely. I've seen enough. More than enough. Time to leave. Time to figure out what comes next. One thing's crystal clear, though. Kate isn't the woman I married. This isn't even a marriage anymore. It's just a sick joke. And I'm the punchline. Driving home with white knuckles on the wheel. Jaw hurting from clenching it so hard. Can barely feel the cold air coming through the window. Mind's racing too fast to notice anything else. Keep asking myself the same questions over and over. Who the hell is this guy? How long has this been happening? Victoria and Thomas, how could they do this? Just stand there laughing while Kate betrays me. Video on my phone feels like it weighs a ton in my pocket. Know I need to make a decision. Need to make it now. Get back to our house. Everything's dark and quiet. Place that Kate and I filled with memories. All those happy moments feel hollow now. Like echoes from a fake life. Sit on the couch in the darkness. Can't stop replaying everything in my head. That kiss. That embrace, how happy she looked with him. Start questioning everything. Was it my fault? Did I miss some obvious signs? Or did she just decide our life wasn't exciting enough? Can't sleep. Not even close. Thoughts keep cutting like broken glass, each one sharper than the last. Watch the sun slowly creep through the blinds. Finally know what I have to do. Not going to sit around like an idiot. Not going to pretend everything's fine. While she lives this double life. Need answers. More than that. Need to confront Kate with the truth. She comes home around 10 a.m., looking casual as ever. Doesn't even look hungover. If anything, she's glowing, face all flushed. Wearing this sickening smile. Walks into the living room. Sees me sitting there. Gives me this friendly smile. Like we're old buddies or something. "Hey babe," she says. Tosses her bag onto the chair. "You're up early." Lets out this little laugh. Like she's amused I spent a boring night at home. While she was out having her adventure. My heart's pounding in my ears. Force myself to stay calm. Got the video ready on my phone. Really look at her. Trying to find any trace of guilt in her eyes. There's nothing, just Kate acting perfectly normal. Like she didn't just spend the night with another man. "Did you have fun last night?" I ask. Keeping my voice steady as possible. She gives this casual shrug. "Yeah, it was good, you know. Just a regular girls' night. We talked, had some drinks. Victoria got pretty drunk. It was hilarious." She laughs again. Sounds like nails on a chalkboard. Have to swallow down the bile in my throat. "Did Victoria enjoy her time with Thomas?" I ask. Lean forward in my chair. Eyes locked on her face. Watch her smile freeze. She blinks once. Tries to recover quickly. "What do you mean?" she asks. Voice still trying to sound light. But there's tension now. Can see the confusion in her eyes. Don't say anything. Just pull out my phone. Hit play. Hold it up so she can see everything. The Uber arrival. Her running to that guy. That kiss that still feels like a knife in my gut. Watch all the color drain from her face. Her eyes go wide. Looks like she's seen a ghost. "Kate, who is he?" I ask. Voice comes out low, almost growling. Who the hell is he and how long has this been going on? She just stands there frozen, eyes darting between my face and the phone. Opens her mouth, closes it, tries again. "It's not what it looks like, okay?" she finally says. Voice shaking, hands trembling. Let out this cold, bitter laugh. Never laughed at her like this before. "Not what it looks like, Kate. I watched you kiss him. I watched you go inside that house. With all those people. With Victoria and Thomas. Are you seriously going to stand there and lie to my face?" For a second think she might break down. Maybe start crying, beg for forgiveness. But something changes, her expression hardens. Eyes narrow as she crosses her arms. "You followed me?" she snaps. Voice suddenly sharp. "Are you serious right now? What the hell is wrong with you?" Can't believe what I'm hearing. She's turning this around on me. "What's wrong with me?" "You're cheating on me, Kate. You've been lying to me for God knows how long. And you think I'm the problem?" She scoffs, shakes her head like I'm being ridiculous. "You know what? Maybe if you weren't so paranoid, we wouldn't be in this situation. Maybe if you weren't so boring, I wouldn't need to go out and find something exciting. Have you ever thought of that?" Her voice keeps rising, full of anger now. Can see it clearly. She's not sorry, not even ashamed. She's just mad she got caught. Feel something inside me snap. All the sadness, doubt, and pain. Turns into something else. Something colder. Stand up slowly. Hands shaking, but voice steady. "You know what, Kate? I'm done. Done with you. Done with your lies. Done with this sham of a marriage. You want excitement? You want freedom? You got it." Turn away and head for the door. "Where are you going?" she shouts after me. Hear the crack in her voice. Try to hide her fear with anger. Don't even look back. I'm going to do what I should have done a long time ago. Slam the door behind me. Sound echoes through the house like a gunshot. Leave the house. No idea where I'm going. Too furious to think straight. Just need to be away from her. Away from that house. That cage filled with betrayal. End up driving aimlessly for over an hour. Gripping the steering wheel so hard, my knuckles turn white. Anger pumping through my veins like fire. Finally park in an empty lot, near some old diner. Stare at the neon open 24 hours sign. Blinking in the distance, that's when it hits me. Know exactly what I need to do. Divorce. Only option left. Can't go back to pretending and need out. Need it now? But just leaving Kate isn't enough. Want her to feel it. Want her to understand what she's done. How badly she shattered everything we built together. Want her to know this isn't going to end quietly. Spend the next few days planning. Kate keeps trying to contact me, first apologizing, then demanding I come back to work things out, then swinging back to blaming me again. Messages swing between sweet lies and straight-up insults. Ignore every single one. Stay with my buddy Daniel, old friend from college who owes me. Helped him through his own divorce last year. Doesn't ask too many questions. Exactly what I need right now. Lets me crash in his guest room. Brings me cold beer when I need it. Leaves me alone to think. Gives me time to prepare for what comes next. First thing I do is hire a lawyer. Guy named Richard who specializes in nasty divorces. Doesn't even flinch when I show him the video. Just sits there looking at the situation. This won't be easy, he says, rubbing his temples. But it's doable. You want to serve her and make it stick. We make it hurt. Next step is gathering more proof. Video's solid, but I need more. Something to really show how deep her lies go. Go back to our house few times. Always when I know Kate's out. Probably with her new boyfriend. Not there to talk. There to gather evidence. Collect every piece I can find. Phone records. Credit card statements. Old messages on our shared computer. She stupidly forgot to delete them. Then get lucky. Next Saturday rolls around. Know in my gut, Kate's heading back to that same house. Can feel it. She won't stop. Not after getting caught. Too stubborn. She'll double down just to prove a point. Just to feel like she's still in control. Follow her again. This time, bring Daniel along. Need a witness. Sure enough, her Uber leads us right back. Same fancy suburban neighborhood. Same guy waiting at the door. Smiling like the idiot he is. Still oblivious to what's coming. But this time, I don't just sit and watch. Call the cops. Tell them there's a loud, unruly party at the address. Tell them it looks like things might be getting out of hand. Not entirely a lie. Seen enough last time to know exactly what kind of mess goes on in there. Doesn't take long. Blue and red lights come flashing down the street. Daniel and I watch from an alley. Just close enough to see, but stay hidden. Cops knock on the door. No one answers at first. They knock harder, then louder. Finally, door swings open. Chaos breaks loose. People stumbling out, some trying to argue, others trying to slip away unnoticed. Kate's new man is one of the first out. Clearly drunk, clearly out of his depth. Then there's Kate, standing in the doorway, looking completely lost. Face a mixture of confusion and anger. Cops aren't having any of it. Start rounding people up, taking statements, asking questions. Then they arrest a few of them. Turns out someone had drugs. Surprise bonus as far as I'm concerned. Daniel looks over at me, eyes wide. You sure about this, man? He asks. Can hear the edge of excitement in his voice. He knows what this is. Knows I'm done being the guy everyone thinks they can walk all over. Nod while watching Kate get handcuffed. Face pale as she keeps protesting. Yeah, I say. Voice cold. She wanted excitement. Let her have it. Watch cops drive off, taking Kate and her new crowd with them. Know it's time for the next step. Next morning, walk into police station. Divorce papers in hand. Want her served while she's still in a cell. While she's still trying to process what happened. Want her to understand. I'm done playing the fool. She pushed too far. No coming back from this. Officer at desk gives me a look when I hand over papers. Doesn't say anything though. Just nods and takes them. Promises they'll be delivered. Walk out feeling lighter than I have in months. Weight of all those lies finally lifting. Don't even look back. Nothing left for me there. Just memories of a woman who used to be my wife. Someone I never really knew. Don't go back home right away. Need a break from everything. From Kate, from the memories, even from the house itself. Place feels like a museum of broken promises now. Nothing but reminders of what should have been. Decide to stay at Daniel's a few more days. Let the dust settle. Give myself time to breathe. He's more supportive than I expected. Knows when to talk. More importantly, knows when to shut up. When Kate gets out of holding, she calls immediately. Ignore first 3 calls. Pick up on the 4th. Don't say anything. Just let the silence hang, like a drawn blade. Can hear her breathing on the other end. Feel her desperation through the line. Nathan, please, she finally says. Voice shaky, exhausted. Can we talk about this? I swear it's not what you think. Let out this hollow laugh. Not what I think, I reply. Voice colder than intended. You mean you weren't at that guy's place? Cheating on me? Lying to my face for months? Enlighten me, Kate. I'd love to hear how this isn't what it looks like. Long pause. Think she might hang up, but then she speaks again, more desperate now. Raw and pleading. It wasn't serious, okay? It didn't mean anything. I just needed a break. You have to understand, Nathan. Things have been so dull between us lately. I didn't know how to feel alive anymore. My grip tightens on the phone, her words like acid, burning away whatever small hope I had left. That maybe she'd have some real reason, some explanation that made sense. But this, needing to feel alive, like I was just a placeholder, just something to pass the time. So it's my fault then, I say quietly. All of this, all the lies, the cheating, it's because you were bored? She's crying now, voice breaking, with every word. Please, Nathan, it wasn't like that. I never wanted to hurt you. I lost myself. I didn't know what I was doing. Shake my head even though she can't see. Don't feel any pity anymore. Kate, do you even hear yourself? You lost yourself? You didn't know what you were doing? You knew exactly what you were doing. Every time you kissed him, every time you snuck out, every lie you told me, let the words hang. Then add, and now you're about to face the consequences. Hang up before she can say anything else. Done listening to her excuses. Done with her tears. Done pretending there's anything left to save. Later that day, get a text from Victoria. Long rambling message, full of apologies and explanations. Don't bother reading past first few lines. Claims she didn't know how to tell me. Says she tried to get Kate to end things. Says she was caught in the middle. Don't respond. Victoria's not worth my time. She chose her side long ago. Spend next few days getting everything in order. Hire movers to pack up Kate's stuff. Everything that's hers. Everything that reminds me of her. Don't want to see her clothes in our closet. Don't want her books on the shelves. Don't want her pictures on the walls. Have movers drop it all at her parents' house. Let her figure out where to put it, as far as I'm concerned. She's never stepping foot in my house again. But serving divorce papers in jail isn't enough. Know Kate too well. Know how much her job means to her. How proud she is of her position. Always talking about her bright future. She made that future her priority. Over me. Over us. Only fair, she feels consequences there too. Take everything I have. Every video. Every message. Every piece of evidence. Compile it all. Make detailed account of her affair. Her lies. The parties. Not going to send it to her boss directly. No, I'm smarter than that. Know how easily that could backfire. Instead, send it anonymously. To few key people at her company. Know they have strict policy on conduct. Know exactly which buttons to push. Within days, news reaches me. Kate's been put on administrative leave. Pending investigation. Turns out her lover was a client. Major breach of company protocol. Kind of scandal that ruins careers. Not just at her company, but in the entire industry. She calls again. Leaves messages, begging me to stop, to let her explain, to work things out. Says she's sorry. Says she'll do anything to make it right. But I know better. She's only sorry because her world's falling apart. And I'm the one pulling the strings. Day she shows up at the house. Our house. Place that doesn't feel like hers anymore. I'm ready. She's pounding on the door, shouting my name. Voice raw and desperate. Open it just enough to look at her. Her face tear-stained, eyes swollen. Looks broken. Shell of the confident woman she pretended to be. Nathan, please, she says. Voice cracking. Please, let's talk. I need you. Shake my head slowly. Heart as cold as the winter wind. You needed me when, Kate? When you were with him? When you were laughing with Victoria about how stupid I must be? When you decided I wasn't enough for you? Pause to take in her shattered expression. You didn't need me then, and I sure as hell don't need you now. She tries to step forward. Hold up my hand to stop her. Don't come back here. Don't call me. We're done, Kate. You made your choice. Now live with it. Close the door. Shut out her tears. Shut out her apologies. Lock it for first time in what feels like forever. Feel sense of calm wash over me. Finally took control back. Took my life back. No matter how much it hurt. No matter how much I'd loved her once. Know this is the only way forward. No turning back. Not for her. Not for us. Definitely not for the man I used to be. Day I closed that door. Felt like final nail in a coffin. One that took years to build. No Kate's going to spiral. She's always needed control. Now her life's falling apart piece by piece. Don't feel guilty. Feel vindicated. Every bit of heartbreak she's feeling. She earned all of it. And I'm not done yet. Next week I take another step. One I know will push her over the edge. Been doing my homework. Tracking her credit card statements. noting hotel stays. Strange charges. She wasn't careful, especially after I walked out. Fine charge from luxury hotel downtown, place called the Royal Palace, kind of place only executives or rich playboys book. Know exactly why Kate's staying there. Probably because her pretty boy has nowhere else to go. Not after his place got raided. She thinks she can hide away. Rebuild her plans. Regroup in some fancy suite. Almost too easy. Call Victoria from block number. When she picks up, keep voice steady. Kate's at the Royal Palace. She's there with Peter. Hang up without another word. Know Victoria too well. Always been nosy. Total gossip. Can't stand being left out of anything involving Kate. Know she'll come running. That's exactly what I want. She'll bring chaos. And I need the public kind. Go there myself. Not to confront them directly. Done with words. Set up across the street. Watch people come and go. Through golden revolving doors. Wait almost 2 hours. Finally spot her. Victoria storms across the street. Face twisted with rage. Head swiveling like she's hunting prey. Doesn't take her long to find Kate. Must have gotten room number from reception. Or maybe just pounded on enough doors. Within 20 minutes, scene I hoped for unfolds. Watch from lobby as voices start rising. Muffled but unmistakable. Kate stumbles out of elevator, looking disheveled, face flushed red. Her lover trailing behind, like lost puppy who got scolded. Victoria's shouting. Tears streaming down her face. Accusations echoing through marble lobby. Slip outside before hotel staff gets involved. Stand in shadows. Watch people gather around. Drawn to the drama like moths to flame. Kate looks frantic. Waving her hands. Trying to explain something to Victoria. But Victoria's having none of it. Points finger in Kate's face. Whatever she says hits hard. Watch Kate stagger back. Eyes wide. Mouth opening and closing. No sound coming out. Peter tries to step in. Victoria slaps him across the face. Loud crack makes bystanders gasp. He just stands there after, holding his cheek, looking like complete idiot he is. Whole thing's like soap opera playing out. Can only imagine what Kate's thinking. Here she is, her secrets spilling out, in front of strangers, in one of fanciest hotels in town, her perfect little world shattering. No one left to blame but herself. Victoria storms out, face twisted in disgust. Kate just stands there, looking helpless, eyes darting around, searching for escape that doesn't exist. Take that moment to leave. Seen enough, don't need to hear her excuses. Don't need to see her tears. Clear that whatever power Kate had, whatever control she thought she owned, crumbling right there in that lobby. Drive back to my place, my real home. One I haven't set foot in since all this began. It's empty, quiet. For first time that silence doesn't feel heavy. Feels peaceful, like blank canvas waiting for fresh start. Pour myself a drink, sit on couch. Finally let myself just breathe. It's over, truly over. Wake up early next morning. Decide to go for a run. Haven't done this in ages. Air's crisp and clean, sun just starting to rise. Feel strange lightness in my chest. Not running away from anything anymore. Running towards something, new beginning. Life that isn't defined by lies and betrayal. Halfway through my run, phone buzzes in pocket. Email from my lawyer. Simple message, just one line. Kate has signed the divorce papers. It's done. Attached is scanned copy, her signature scribbled hastily at bottom, like she couldn't get it over with fast enough. Stop running. Stand there staring at screen, strange mix of emotions washing over me. Relief, sadness, hint of anger, but mostly just overwhelming sense of closure. This chapter of my life, finally officially over. Kate lost her game, and I finally won. Won my freedom. Turn around, head back home. Small smile tugging at lips. Don't know what future holds. But know one thing, it's mine again. Want my choice. My life, no longer tied to someone who couldn't value it. Most liberating feeling in world. With divorce papers signed. Thought I was done with Kate. Thought I could close that chapter. Lock the door, throw away key. But life has way of throwing curveballs when you least expect them. It all started with phone call. Number I don't recognize, keeps ringing persistently. Finally give in and answer. Nathan? Shaky voice asks. Takes moment to place it. Victoria. Don't respond immediately. She takes silence as permission to keep talking. I know I'm probably last person you want to hear from, but I have to tell you something. It's Kate. You need to hear this. About to hang up, something in her voice stops me. Desperation, fear. Not kind of frantic, blame-filled voice from Hotel Meltdown. This is different. Raw, catches me off guard. What is it, Victoria? I finally ask. Keep my voice flat, strip out all emotion. Don't have much patience left for her drama. Something tells me to listen, though. It's just, Kate's in trouble. Words come rushing out, like she's afraid I'll hang up before she finishes. She's been spiraling after the arrest, the divorce. Everything hit her. She's not handling it well. Victoria's voice trembles. She's been staying with some people. Bad people, Nathan. I think she's mixed up in something dangerous. Feel my heart drop. Sickening feeling settles in stomach. Part of me wants to say it's not my problem. She made her choices. But other part of me, part that loved her, part that wanted life with her, can't ignore what Victoria's saying. Despite everything, Kate was my wife for 8 years. Still remember her before all lies. Before betrayal. Part of her that was kind, that smiled when I made breakfast, that held me close when world felt too much. Why are you telling me this, Victoria? I ask. Voice comes out softer, less certain. There's pause, then shuddering breath from other end. Because I think you're only person who can help her. I tried, Nathan. I really tried to pull her out of it. But she doesn't trust me anymore. Says I betrayed her. But I know she still loves you. Even if she's too messed up to say it, words hang between us, heavy and suffocating. Where is she? Find myself asking before fully deciding I want to know. Victoria gives me address, old part of town, kind of place people go to disappear or to find trouble. Type of neighborhood Kate would never set foot in before. End call without saying goodbye. Sense of unease settling over me. Should ignore it. Move on. Let Kate face whatever consequences she brought on herself. But I can't, not after everything we've been through. Not after all time we shared. She might have shattered my heart. But I can't let her self-destruct. Drive across town feels surreal. Like entering different reality. Streets get narrower. Buildings older. Everything worn down and covered in graffiti. Address leads to run-down apartment complex. Kind where curtains always drawn. Shadows thicker than they should be. Park my car, eyes scanning building. Heart pounding in chest. No idea what I'm walking into. Climb stairs to second floor. Each step creaks under weight. Air smells like smoke and stale beer. Hallway dimly lit. Peeling wallpaper. Cracked tiles everywhere. Find door, number 207. Knock firmly. Knuckles rap against wood. Long silence follows. For moment think maybe wrong place. Or no one's home. Then door opens slightly. Chain still on. See her face? Kate looks terrible. Pale and drawn. Eyes wide and rimmed with red. Like she hasn't slept in days. Hair tangled. Clothes rumpled and unwashed. Nathan? She whispers. Voice barely audible. Watch her eyes widen. Confusion and something else. Hope flickers across her face. What are you doing here? Don't have good answer. Victoria called me, I say. Keep voice steady. Try to ignore way my heart clenches at sight of her. Said you were in trouble? She laughs. Bitter, hollow sound. No humor in it. Victoria doesn't know anything. I'm fine, Nathan. You shouldn't be here. Shake my head. You don't look fine, Kate. You look like you're barely holding on. She flinches, eyes narrowing. Defensiveness coming back. Why do you care? You got what you wanted. You're free of me. You made sure I lost everything. Words sharp, meant to cut. But something beneath them, desperation, plea she can't voice. Take deep breath to steady myself. I cared about you, Kate. I still do. Even if I can't be with you anymore. I didn't come here to fight. I don't want you to get hurt. For a moment think she might slam door in my face. Instead, she sighs, shoulders slump as she undoes chain, opens door wider. You want to come in? She asks. Voice barely above whisper. Step inside. Sight that greets me nearly breaks whatever's left of my heart. Place is complete mess. Empty bottles everywhere. Clothes strewn across floor. Ashtrays overflowing. Kate sinks onto worn-out couch, eyes staring blankly ahead. Like she doesn't even see wreckage around her. How did it get this bad? I ask. Sit down across from her. Keep my distance. She shrugs, eyes still fixed on nothing. After everything happened, I didn't know what to do. Didn't have anywhere to go. Lost my job? Lost you. And Peter, she laughs bitterly. He vanished moment things got tough. Guess he wasn't looking for someone with baggage. Nods silently. Heart feels heavy. Don't know what I expected. Maybe thought seeing her like this would make me feel better. Like I'd won, like she was getting what she deserved. But all I feel is sadness. Deep aching sadness for what we both lost. You can't stay here, I say after long silence. This place, these people, it's not you, Kate. She looks at me, eyes finally meeting mine. For first time see Kate I used to know, buried beneath hurt and anger. Where would I go, Nathan? She asks. Voice breaking. I have nothing left. Hesitate for a moment. Know what I'm about to offer is dangerous. Dangerous for my heart, for my sanity, for whatever fragile peace I've built, but can't walk away. Not yet. Come back with me, I say. Words surprise even me as they leave my mouth. Just for a while, just until you get back on your feet. She stares at me, eyes filling with tears, lip trembling. Why? She whispers. After everything I did, why would you do that? Swallow hard. Words catch in throat. Because once I loved you more than anything. And I can't just let you destroy yourself. Not when I know I could help. She nods, face crumpling as she begins to cry. In that moment, all anger, all bitterness, just melts away, leaving just two people who once meant everything to each other, trying to pick up pieces of what's left. Don't know what future holds, but know one thing, Kate needs me. Can't turn my back. Not yet. Bringing Kate back feels like dragging ghosts through past. As we drive back to my house, uncomfortable silence fills car. She stares out window, city lights flickering across tired face. Can see tension in her, like she's bracing for something terrible. Part of me wonders if I've lost my mind, offering to help someone who tore me apart so brutally. But then look at her, remember warmth. Good moments we had before all this. Know why I'm doing it. When we arrive, she hesitates at doorway, eyes scanning house, one that used to be ours. Can tell it looks different to her. Emptier, pictures of us gone, her things packed up and delivered to parents. Space has become mine alone, stripped of traces of life we tried to build. Do you want to come in? I ask softly. She nods silently. We walk in together, air between us thick with unspoken words. Lead her to guest room. Room she never spent much time in before. Set up bed. Made sure it's clean. She looks at it with strange expression, somewhere between gratitude and heartbreak. Thank you, Nathan, she says. Voice small, almost swallowed by silence of house. Nod and give brief, awkward smile. Leave her to settle in. Next few days are tense, awkward. Kate moves through house like shadow, silent and careful, like she's afraid to leave Mark. Wake up to find her sitting at kitchen table, staring at coffee cup, eyes distant. She speaks little, voice always careful, like she's unsure what's allowed, like weight of everything she did, finally catching up to her. She's drowning in it. One morning, find her in living room, holding old picture frame, one I'd forgotten to put away. Photo from years ago. Our first trip to beach. We're smiling, her arm around my shoulders, my face half hidden by her hair, both laughing at something that doesn't matter anymore. She looks up at me, tears in her eyes. I was so happy then, she whispers, voice barely audible. We both were. How did it all go so wrong? Stand there staring at picture, feel familiar pang of sadness. I don't know, Kate, I say honestly. Maybe it was a lot of small things. Maybe we just stopped trying, or maybe we wanted different things. And neither of us knew how to say it. She nods, sets picture down gently, like it might shatter, wipes eyes, takes shaky breath. I don't know who I am anymore, Nathan. Voice breaking. I thought I knew what I wanted, but I ended up ruining everything. And now I don't even know how to fix myself. Sit down across from her. Keep my distance. Don't want to get too close. You don't have to figure it out all at once, I say softly. It's okay to be lost for a while. You have to want to find yourself again. And you can't let other people define that for you. She looks at me, eyes filled with regret. For a moment she's Kate I used to know, one who was kind, full of life. I wish I could take it all back, she says, voice breaking, tears sliding down face. I wish I could be person you deserve. Look away, chest feels tight. I don't need you to be perfect, Kate. I just needed you to be honest. I needed you to trust me enough, to tell me when things were wrong, but you didn't. Silence that follows is heavy. No, we're both thinking about everything we lost, future we dreamed about, love that once felt unbreakable. She reaches out then, fingers brush against my hand, hesitant touch that makes heart twist painfully. Do you think we could ever be okay again? She asks, voice trembling, eyes filled with hope and fear. Don't pull away, but don't lean into her touch either. Look at her, really look at her. For first time realize answer. I don't know, Kate, I say, voice cracking. I think we're both too broken right now. Maybe one day we could find way to be friends, to be in each other's lives without all pain. But right now I need time, and I think you do too. She nods, face crumpling, tears flowing freely now. I'm so sorry, Nathan, she whispers, voice raw. For everything. Nods slowly, stand up, gently pull my hand away. I know, I say softly, and I forgive you, but forgiveness doesn't mean things go back to the way they were. She looks down, shoulders shaking with sobs. Walk away, leave her alone in living room, alone with her regrets. It hurts seeing her like that, knowing that no matter how much I want to fix things, some things just too broken. But it's also freeing. For so long been caught in cycle of anger and betrayal, trying to make sense of what happened, trying to hold on to something already gone. Now finally letting go. That night, hear her crying from guest room, sobs muffled through walls. Breaks my heart. But no, I can't go to her. Not anymore. This is her journey now. Her pain to face, her mistakes to reconcile. Can't save her from it. Can't let her drag me down with her. For first time in months, sleep soundly. Know I've done what I could. Now it's up to Kate to find her own way forward. Given her chance. One last chance. To pick herself up, to face her demons, to start over. Whether she takes it or not, that's on her. Finally made peace with fact. Can't control her choices. Just as can't change past. All I can do is move forward, one step at a time, into whatever future awaits. And for first time in long time, that future feels like it could be mine alone. Week after, brought Kate back. Can see toll it's taking on both of us. Every day feels like walking through minefield, careful to avoid stepping on memories. That could explode any moment, blow up whatever fragile piece we managed to build. Kate's trying, can tell she is. Keeps quiet, respectful, almost overly polite. Keeps her distance. Spends most time in guest room, or quietly sitting in kitchen, writing in journal she bought somewhere. But despite her best efforts, air still thick with things we can't say. One morning, wake up early, find Kate in garden, barely sunrise. She's sitting on small wooden bench, arms wrapped tight around herself, fighting morning chill. Watch her from window for moment, then know it's time. Time for conversation we've been avoiding. Walk outside. Frost crunches under feet. She turns head, gives weary smile. Hey, she says softly, voice hoarse from sleep. It's beautiful out here, isn't it? Nod and take seat next to her. Leave space between us. Air crisp and clean, soft mist clinging to ground. Garden bathed in pale golden light. As sun slowly begins to rise. It is, I agree. Look out at bare branches. Watch world waking up around us. Kate glances at me. Can feel question hanging between us. Unspoken. Take deep breath. Cold air bites lungs. Finally turn to her. Kate, I think it's time for you to move on. She flinches. Eyes widen slightly. For a moment looks like might argue, then lowers head. Shoulders slump. I know, she says. Voice barely above whisper. I've been thinking same thing. Nod as weight of words settles between us. This, whatever this is, it isn't helping either of us, I say gently. You need to start over somewhere new. Somewhere that doesn't have so many ghosts. She blinks, tears welling up. I don't know if I'm ready, she whispers. I've made such mess of everything, Nathan. I don't even know where to start. Reach out. Place hand gently on her shoulder. You start by forgiving yourself, I say. Keep voice soft. You made mistakes, Kate. We both did, but you can't stay trapped by them forever. You have to find a way to move forward. To rebuild. I can't do that for you. She nods slowly, tears spilling over, lips trembling. I'm scared, she admits. Voice breaking. I don't know who I am without you. My heart clenches. Mix of sorrow and something like pity. You're stronger than you think, I say. Keep voice firm. You just need to give yourself chance to prove it. We sit in silence for long time. Cold morning air wrapping around us. Can feel finality of it. This is the end. Real end. Not angry, chaotic mess of divorce. Not bitterness and shouting, but quiet, gentle ending. Kind that lets both walk away, without any more damage. Ending, where we both understand, whatever we had is over. Time to let go. Kate stays another day, packing her things, making arrangements. Give her space. Stay mostly in my study. Let her have house to herself. When she finally comes to say goodbye, stands in doorway, suitcase by her side. eyes puffy from crying. I don't know how to thank you, she says, voice shaky. For everything. For giving me chance, even when I didn't deserve it. Shake my head, give small sad smile. You don't need to thank me, Kate. Just be kind to yourself, okay? Find way to be happy. She nods, tears welling up again, steps forward, hesitates before wrapping arms around me. In tight hug her back, feel weight of all years we shared, good and bad, then slowly let go. She steps back, wipes eyes, gives one last look filled with sadness, with regret, but also glimmer of hope. Goodbye, Nathan, she whispers, voice cracking. Goodbye, Kate, I reply, heart heavy but steady. Then she's gone. Door closes behind her. Soft click echoes through house. Stand there for a moment, staring at empty space where she stood. Strange sense of calm washes over me. This time there are no tears, no anger, just acceptance. This is how it had to be. House feels quiet, emptier than ever, but not in bad way. Like blank slate, chance to start over, fill space with something new, something better. Walk into living room, look at empty shelves, bare walls. Time to make this place mine. Rebuild it into something that reflects who I am now. Not who I was with Kate. Don't know what future holds. Don't know if I'll ever fully heal from what happened, if I'll ever trust someone like that again. But know one thing for sure. I'm free. Free from lies, free from betrayal, free from weight of trying to fix something already shattered. Free to start over. Create life that's my own. And for first time in long time, feel hopeful. Hopeful that maybe, just maybe, can find way to be happy again. Not because of someone else. Not in spite of someone else. But just for me, it's small hope, fragile one, but it's enough. It's beginning, and that's all I need.